There are some major changes that are happening for the CFA Level 1 syllabus from 2027 onwards. And honestly, I've seen a lot of people, fretting about it, thinking about it. Oh, what to do? What are these changes? How is it going to impact us? Now, where should we study from? And you know what? I'm going to answer each and everything today. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the syllabus changes that are happening from 2027 for the CFA Level 1 exam. So let's get started. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take 1 second to hit the subscribe button. If you've ever liked my work even a teeny tiny bit, then please join the community by subscribing to the channel. And while you're at it, do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time I post a new video. And for the very kind people who have already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. Okay, so first of all, I'm talking about level 1 changes only today. Level 2 and level 3 में comparatively बहुत ही कम changes हैं. So we'll see if we need to make a video on that or no. Now, for level 1, the major changes are in the subject quantitative methods, as we all know. That is where majority of the things have changed. A few things here and there in equity, like very minimal. And ethics. Now, ethics made 2 major changes. One, they have removed JIPs. And number 2, the standards, the 7 standards that people talk about, oh, very important, which they are. They stay as is. In 1 or I think in 3 standards, they have added a small sub-standard. So it's a very bare minimum change, I would say, right? Utna hi change hai. Literally nothing to, panic in terms of studying. Is the change good? 100%. Because they are adding more AI related, more practical knowledge wala things in quants, which I think is high time needed. They are saying, they'll teach you things related to AI or how to use AI in finance, spreadsheets, Excel. They are teaching those things that you'll actually need. So I think the change is really, really like good. In terms of quantity, because a lot of people, worry or panic about number of chapters, बढ़ गए. No change. It's pretty much the same. Like I said, 1 or 2 chapters here and there in totality. So no change in that. Coming to the point on who needs to worry about these changes. For the people who have never given CFA, are planning their first ever attempt of CFA level 1 from 2027 or after, for you really do not need to panic, because for you that is the syllabus. There is no base point to compare. That is what you will ever study. You've not seen what the old things are. So there is literally nothing for you to think about. That is your normal. It's like for the Gen Z, mobile phones are normal. But for the boomer people या उसके पहले वाले generations के लिए mobile phone, when it came out, it was like, oh, अच्छा ये कैसे discover करते हैं, क्या है, it was like that. But for the Gen Z, वो तो बड़े mobile phone देख के होंगे, right? हम सब, so we'll just be like, हाँ ये तो normal है. So think of it like that. For you, this syllabus, this so-called change is not a change. It is the actual normal. Now, people who are giving a reattempt, God forbid you fail this year or you failed in the past year for CFA level 1 and you have to give a reattempt, or anybody who is deferring their exam or has deferred their exam from 2026 to 2027, the change will impact you guys the most. Because आप लोग ने क्वांट्स के जो 11 चैप्टर्स पढ़े होंगे वो उसमें से काफ़ी मेजर चेंजेस हैं. Basically, the impact will be maximum in quants, I would say, for you guys, because the syllabus has majoritarily changed there. So for you guys, yes, that quants ka effect will be thoda sa zyada, like you will feel that pressure. And in that case, I would say ki if it's a reattempt or if it's a deferred exam, so usually people tend to, थोड़ा सा होल्ड बैक कि अच्छा मेरा तो रीअटेम्प्ट है या मेरा तो deferred exam है तो मैं आराम से पढ़ लूंगा या आराम से पढ़ लूंगी. In that case, keep in mind that you might need to study at least quants as a completely fresh subject. So take that extra time in hand. Another thing that a lot of people are fretting about कि यार श्वेजर के बुक्स तो है ही नहीं 2027 के, and we cannot use past books, हम कैसे करेंगे अगर syllabus change हो गए. तो again, calm down, because that's what I'm here to help. First things first, if you have registered or are registering for the Feb 2027 exam already, you will already get institute material, तो आप वो use कर सकते हो. In case you are not comfortable कि यार मुझे इतना सारा नहीं पढ़ना या इतना लंबा बुक देख के इतना सारा मटेरियल देख के आपको हार्ट अटैक आ जाएगा. Basically, if you're like me, because I can never, like I would faint if I had to read that book. But yeah, if you're like me, do not worry. You can start studying from the 2026 or 2025 also Schwezer books for all the other subjects except quants. I would say even avoid doing equity and ethics for now. But baki subjects, itne, there are 7 more subjects. There's fixed income, there's economics, there's alternative investments, there's derivatives, there's economics, there's पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजमेंट, कॉर्पोरेट इशूज, ये सब आप पढ़ना चालू कर सकते हो. कॉर्पोरेट इशूअर्स का आई थिंक नाम बदल गया, FSA का नाम बदल गया, बट दैट्स जस्ट अ नेम चेंज. द syllabus is pretty much the same, right? So you can start studying those subjects. And irrespective, I have spoken to some local stores around me and they have told me कि जुलाई एंड या मिड फर्स्ट सेकेंड वीक ऑफ अगस्त तक श्वेजर 2027 वाले बुक्स भी आ जाएंगे मार्केट में, विच इज प्रिटी मच द एवरी ईयर का टाइमलाइन. ऑलवेज श्वेजर का जो नेक्स्ट ईयर का एडिशन होता है ऑलवेज कम्स इन जुलाई अगस्त ओनली, उसके पहले नहीं आता है. So you guys can wait till then. That is what I would recommend. If you guys can borrow the Shweza books from somebody, that would make more sense, because why will you want to purchase 2 whole sets? And usually Shweza sets mein aate, like you cannot buy one individual book. Alternatively, you can ask these local stores or any friend, class, etc., if they can give you PDF versions. One last method I'll tell you, अगर चलो बिल्कुल ही पैसे नहीं खर्च करने, बिल्कुल PDF नहीं मिल रहा, वन बुक नहीं मिल रहा, कैसे पास से स्टडी कर, अभी फेब में एग्जाम देना है, वी आर वर्किंग, वी आर स्टडिंग, वी वांट टू स्टार्ट स्टडिंग नाउ, व्हिच इज नॉट अ बैड टाइम ऑनेस्टली. सो व्हाट शुड यू डू? In that case, what you can do is, if you are going for classes, this is only for those people, you can use class material, class videos, class notes if they provide you. You can start with that, and by the time you get Shwezer, you can study from Shwezer as well. So pretty much this is the only impact that the change is gonna bring, and the change is a good change. Like I said, the best thing about the CFA Institute is always evolving. So that's what makes it relevant. That's why people need it. That's why the market needs it. That's why it's always, you know, in hype, as they call it. So that's a good thing. पढ़ाई किस point of view से I came here to address कि क्या changes हैं, which I already have. I've put the lists. You guys can compare literally 2026 to 2027 में क्या topics change हुए हैं. Pretty much यही है. Do not worry. Do not let social media or anything else make you feel like, oh my god, it's a change, I need to worry, I need to panic. Relax. इतना सही है. वीडियो भी इतना सही बना है. With that, I'm ending this video. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video and want me to continue to make such videos more, then don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.